Yeah. Welcome to Famous Cartoonist Says Things in the Morning. Today is the special 3 o'clock Chicago time in the afternoon edition. But it's morning for me. I just woke up around 2 o'clock. I went to bed last night about 5 in the morning. So, working, potting, podcasting, doing shows. But thanks for coming here. Swig for the worker man. Hopefully all you guys had your coffee already. I don't know if it's morning anywhere else. East Coast is way ahead of me. Chicago Coast is right here at 3 o'clock. And the West Coast is they already ate lunch. So, I got my own time zone going on. That's the benefit about being a famous cartoonist, going live in the morning at 3 in the afternoon. I got my own thing. The music you're hearing is Gordon Balthazar's music, also known as my theme song. I play it loud and proud because he can't sue me. He could try, but nothing's going to happen. I'll go to court and I'll just give him a big hug and kiss his head. The coffee's fresh today. It's hot. I'm going to turn music down slightly so you guys can hear. It moved a little bit. You see that? Camera moved a little bit. My hand touched the cord. It's so sensitive. Oh, I meant to turn it down, but nothing happened. All right, here we go. A little bit more subtle, subdued. A little subtlety is good for us. And this is my favorite song playing next. Everyone's here. Gina's here. My cousin Gina. My brother Ronnie. Ronnie Dandy. Josh Blaylock. Is it still morning? It is, man. It's morning right now for me. This is the start of my day. I've only been awake for about an hour. I woke up and talked to the kids. I woke up to Uncle Sal's here. He's breaking the rules of the quarantine. But we sprayed him down. We stripped him down like in the beginning of Shawshank. Threw powder on the guy. So he's good. He come here to help my wife. I think they're planting trees or something. They're out there. My wife has a day off today. So everybody's here. Today's a different type of day for me, an event, if you will, because it's Sonny's birthday. My older son's birthday's 35 today. How can you have a 35-year-old son, Artie? I don't know. Baby Jesus and Jack Kirby work in mysterious ways. And I have a man here hanging out. And his uncle came. So, Uncle Sal, he's here. Planting trees and bringing good vibes. And my kids are doing their homework at the kitchen table. And then I realized I need to go talk to my people. I need to go say good morning because I made a cup of coffee and I got distracted myself because of all the festivities today. The house is decorated with balloons and streamers. Uncle Sal's here bringing tacos and carnitas. And we're going to celebrate a little later. We're just going to hang out. But tomorrow I'm going to do I'm going to do my live drawing stream, probably around 2 o'clock, probably around the same time as this. Let me see what people are saying. I'll do my live drawing stream, my live painting stream tomorrow, probably around the same time because it seems to be comfortable. If it goes an hour later, that's whatever. But I'm going to try to get up before 2 o'clock. But depends how late I go today because I did a lot of stuff yesterday. And I have nothing to show, but everything I did is in the middle stages right now. Swig for the worker man. Ronnie says, love you, buddy. Thanks, Ronnie. Teresa Dunn's here. Oh, yeah, Gordy. Yeah, that's Gordy's music. Teresa Murphy Dido, my cousin's here. She says, hi, Shug. I said, hi, Shug. And happy birthday to Sonny from Teresa Dunn. Thank you. Happy birthday to Sonny from Treese, my cousin. This is a lot of Treese. This is like a Treese update right now. And Baltazar, what? That makes me that makes me real old. Well, we all get older. We're all old, a lot older than we just started during 6 minutes of this live morning show. It's a show. I tell you, I don't do live streams. I do shows. I do epic events, shows. I got people all over the place popping up. My screen is getting smaller as it goes. This is a good time. I always see who's watching in the morning, who's watching at night, who's watching in the afternoon. It's always the same amount of people, but different people. Gina's always around. She wakes up early. She goes to work. She saves lives. She comes home, stays up all night, and does the whole thing again. Sean Murphy says, "What's up, cuz? My cousins are here." Yeah, man, I'm doing good, brother. My brother, my cousin. How's that coffee? Oh, yes. My cousin, Treese. Oh, I want to do a special guest. I want to do a special shout out. My cousin, Treese, yesterday I came home and there was a package on my doorstep outside. I went shopping. I had to go out and get some, what did I buy yesterday? I had to buy coffee creamer. I went to Target. I wanted to go to the store and I needed creamer, so I was getting ready to go, and I got my coat on and gloves and mask and everything, and everybody's like, "Where are you going?" I was going to Target, and everybody said, "Can I come? Can I come?" So I took my whole tribe with me. So I bought coffee creamer. Well, we ended up filling the grocery cart with a lot of cool stuff. But I came home. Upon arriving home, I looked at my front porch, and I seen this box, giant box. And I'm like, "Oh, I bet that's the box that Treese told me on my morning show in the chat or in the type." She said, "Expect some." So brought it in, opened it up carefully with the little knife. I got this little box cutter thing. And it was 2 cans of U-Bon, which was awesome. Like you mentioned U-Bon coffee. So that was cool, Treese. I love that. I'm going to make that. That's going in rotation. We have cans lined up in the fridge or in the garage in my apocalypse shelf, but I moved that U-Bon can to the front of the line. So after I finish this fresh pack of Folgers, it's going to go. U-Bon will be U-Bonalicious. U-Bon amazing. U-Bon and me and together. You know, it's going to be good. Thank you, Hope. Thank you a lot. That was really cool. Swig for the working man. Oh, yeah. So this coffee is just cleansing the palate for when the U-Bon hits, and you're going to see my live stream. Oh, I call it stream. My live show hit the airwaves. I'm going to take over. I'm going to get my show on CBS, you know, one day. So what are people saying here? That should be a thing I say. What are people saying here? Sal's planting trees. Yeah. It's funny. My daughter mentioned it. Dad, you have a cousin Tree? I'm like, yeah. Well, I call her Tree. Trees, Tree. And so, yeah, he's out there planting her. All you can see is her head. It's like that creep show. No, it's not true. We're planting trees lookalikes. Like little voodoo dolls. Now, we should plant a U-Bon tree. That'd be cool. But he's out there planting trees. My wife and Sal, brother and sister, and they come over and they talk English and Spanish together. So they always start with mira, and then they say stuff, and then they say estando, stuff like that, and then they get real loud. They talk real loud, but then I can understand what they're saying, but it's all jumbly and crisscrossing. If they add another language, I'll be lost. But even my kids like, Dad, how do you know what they're saying? They say one key word that you can figure out what they're going. And then they get up and I said, they're talking about plants. And then they go, how do you know? And then they get up and went in the backyard and started looking at the ground. So it's pretty funny. It's all true. Tree says, you're so welcome. I love coffee too. Thanks, Tracy. You're awesome. Well, I missed Mark up here. Whoa, if the chat's going nuts. The popularity of this morning show is tremendous. You are always a ray of sunshine, bro. Never change. Thanks, man. I felt like I needed to do this. It could have easily taken a day off, and I could have just went up there and hung out, but we were all in the kitchen and spread out upstairs. But then when people got up and went outside, I was just there, me and my kids. So I told the kids, I'm gonna go live stream real quick. Stream again. Well, that's how I'll just say it. That's what it is. I'm gonna go do my live show real quick. While they're out there, no one will notice, and then when they come back in, they could see it. And they say, "When did you do that?" Oh, when you were looking at plants. So that's cool. When you're planting trees, when you're planting the dido seeds out there, dido tree. We're gonna call it the dido tree. And then I usually have meetings all morning, but not today, so I can listen. Thanks, man. Mark Spencer, good to have you here. Good that you're here with me. And Ronnie says, my sister bought a Keurig. Oh, that's the thing that you smash the little cups in for coffee. And oh man, I love it. Everyone gets to make their own special cup. Yeah, that is a cool thing. I like when the hotels give me that. But of course, I haven't been in a hotel in a while, and I'm not going to, it seems like. Which is it's just fine. I like being home better. If we could do this whole year just to be home and catch up, and we could ache and yearn and desire to leave the house to go to a comic convention. That's what it needs to do. That's what's going to happen. D. Brad says, good morning, Art, and to all of Art's relatives. Yeah, he says good morning to the line of pile up of names and hello, D. Brad. All right, Sean Murphy, my cousin. Meet my brother, D. Brad Gibson. He's a cartoonist. And Sean and Treese are talking on here. They're cousins, just like me. We all come from Murphy, Irish ones. I got Irish cousins, the Murphys, Dunlaps, and I got the Mexican ones called Baltazars. So I'm a Mexican Irish guy, but my soul is Southside Chicago. So all of that stuff is mixed up. That's why I look so handsome, because the two blends of ethnicities really blend me very well. I almost look like I could hang out with Halle Berry and The Rock, and you wouldn't know what nationality we are, what ethnicity. Like, hey, those guys are mixtures, you know. So I was a mixed race back in the '60s when it was cool to, well, not cool, but when it was allowed to beat up people. You know, they didn't say nothing about it. People did it, and then now it's like everything's normal now, which is really cool. I like it now better, where no one messes with you for a weird last name. I experienced a little bit of that growing up, because we were, you know. I'll get on another side. Swig for the worker man. Don't mean to bring us down. Hear the music? Yeah. You know you love you too, Shawnee. Yeah, Shawnee and Treese love each other, or my cousins, or hearts go out to them. Look at you, see. Boop, boop, boop. That was me sending you guys love through the internet. So put your headphones on. That's where it's going in. Ronnie says, the language thing. In my little story, after 2 years in deep country of Korea. That's right. You went to Korea to teach kids. I'm proud of you, sir. I Skyped my mom, and in the middle of the conversation, I slipped into Korean, answering her question, and didn't realize it until I saw the look on her fusion of her face. Yeah, that's cool. Like the mixture. I wasn't raised speaking Spanish, but Spanish has always been around me, and I hear it and recognize it, but I understand it more than I can repeat it. But if I'm stuck in the environment where it's only Spanish being spoke, I do all right. But it sounds weird. It sounds like me. Donde está zapateria? It sounds like that. But I could get through. The key is like making sure you're not hungry, and where's the bathroom? Bathroom and food. That's what you need when you're speaking another language. Is this the brunch edition? Kevin Bixby asked. Yeah, kind of. It could be the brunch edition. It's my morning show. It could be the brunch edition. It could be the early afternoon. It could be the pre-dinner. I just had to get this out there. I probably won't do a drawing show tonight because I'm going to be drawing in my sketchbook. I got to the point of my drawings that I need to draw more pencil. I need to figure out more before I could start drawing and inking more pages, because I drew them all. I finished them all. So I have to I have to draw some more stuff in the sketchbook today and ink it and you know, do stuff like that. I have to transfer it to the page. But I have lots to do. I'm running out of days, it seems like. Well, I talk to publishers every day and I feel they're anxious. I need to get things done. I don't know why. Like, I need more time. I don't know about time. I need to figure out a way how to stay up longer. Because I get tired and I got to go to sleep. And that's the only problem. The eating and sleeping part is slowing me down. You know? But it's okay. We'll do what we got to do. Trees, salsa verde. We're having that today. Or there's some upstairs. I didn't eat the tacos yet. I just had some coffee. It's family movie night, right? Yeah. Oh, probably, yeah. We usually watch movies on Sunday. Saturday or Sunday. Saturday or Sunday, I always take the day off. Or the night off. Usually Saturday, we watch our shows. But today, everyone's here. My house is real crowded, so today might be Saturday. I'm not sure. We'll figure it out. But I'm going to be upstairs drawing because I could still draw in my sketchbook when everyone's here. And as long as I'm there, I'm not being rude because it's still Friday. It's still, I'm the only guy in the whole town here who's not quarantined, who's not, what do you call it? Who's not forced to stay home. A lot of people are forced to stay home. I see people outside all the time. But me, it's normal. It feels normal. And I'm trying to take advantage of the time where everyone else is on standstill. But the publishing industry doesn't seem to be on standstill at all because I'm talking to my people every day, which is fine. You know, I'm getting all real for you. But Ronnie says, same here with me and the Korean. Oh, my cursor's covering up your words. Oh, I'm not fluent or conversational. You can order food, ask for directions, and get simple questions. Yeah, that's what's going on. Yeah. Excellent. Hey, Gorn Brothers. This is that's from Mike Campobasso, my good friend, my creative fellow, my actor, my voiceover friend, and cosplayer now and then. He is it Gorn Brothers? This is not a Gorn Brothers hat. It's I don't want to take it off because then you'll see my hair will be all crazy and flat. But I forgot who makes this. I got two of them. I got this gray one and I got a brown one, which is cool. But I wore this for you today. And it looks like a coffee. It looks like a coffee drinking outfit. You know, I'm gonna be here and drink some coffee. But it's a very comfortable hat. And this hat is good when my hair gets big. And I don't get long hair, I get big. It gets big. It grows up. So I get the curly, this is a curly, tight curl. So I put the hat on to tuck it in. And right now you see my hair's white on the sides, which I don't mind. I want my whole head to get white, and I want to get that white goatee going. Because right now the goatee is white and black, and one day it'll be all white. Swig for the worker man. You knew that was coming. Yeah, man. Gina says, my favorite phrase on the Padres. Oh, wait. I got to see what that says. It says more. Mi padre tiene unas pistola grande. Yeah. My God, my dad has a big-ass gun. Yeah. Yeah, your dad liked the guns. He liked rifles, and he was cool. He was, shout out to Uncle Ed. Uncle Eddie, Aunt Marge, Uncle Butch, they're all up there right now checking me out. And they're like, what the heck's he doing? He's talking to people. If you look at me in my basement, you just see me talking to the TV screen. But, nah, they're cool. It was a rough year, this year with the Baltazar family. But we did all right. We got strong people, and there was a lot of love. So we're gonna be all right. But Uncle Ed was cool. I would always go see him at the places he was a security guard. I go visit him. When he was downtown, I'd visit him. He was at the mall, I'd visit him, and he'd tell me some cool stories. That was cool. And Ronnie says, I was admiring the hat myself. I could use a vintage hat, including an amazing tartan or wool Kangol. I do. I have Kangols. I don't have a tartan. I want to tell you what the brand of this is now. Which way should I go? I want to put my head off camera. Ready? This is, oh, that's right. This is a Brixton hat. Brixton. Brixton. See? There it is. It's a Brixton hat, and it's like I think it's like a Greek fisherman hat, but maybe not, because it might be their style. Because usually the Greek fisherman hats are solid black or blue, and they have a design on the rim here. But this is very comfortable, and there's no adjustment, so you have to buy the size hat that fits your head. And when I buy hats, I go to the hat store. I don't buy them like Target, Sears, or stuff like that. Those are regular. They're cool if you buy it, but they're only like $12. And sometimes I buy them and they itch my head. But if you buy a good hat, like a $40, $50, $60 range, that's where you start. And they fit on your head and you forget you're wearing them. It's like wearing a t-shirt. You know, it's just so comfortable. And that's the first thing I do. I go to the hat stores with the intentions to buy myself a nice hat. And they make hand-stitched hats that are around $100 or $120, but I never bought those. I'm real curious how that would feel versus the $40 to $60 hat. Wonder what it would feel like to wear the $100 to $150 hat. But one day I'm gonna do that when I have maybe I'll have a good day at a convention and I'll just feel like I got some cash to spend. Maybe I'll do that. But I will do that one day. Gorin Brothers brand are my favorite. The flat caps fit really cool. Brixton's cool. I like Bailey's. I got Bailey's fedoras to fit real good. They're nice and soft. So I'm becoming a hat expert, entrepreneur, is it? Connoisseur? I'm becoming an admirer of the big hats. Yeah. Us Balthazars all get big hair. Yeah, we do. Us Balthazars all get that big curly hair. And all the girls hate it. And like every time I talk, my daughter hates her hair. But she loves it. But I tell her it's beautiful. It's beautiful long hair. And my daughter has the Balthazar face. There's certain features of the Balthazar ladies that have the features. Like she looks a lot like Yvette, cousin Yvette. And then Yvette will look like Aunt Bertha has the face. Gina has a shaped face, yeah. We're all like we all have the similar face, the eyebrows, the nose, everything lines up. And like you could take their features, and I have that a little bit. I have that. Our cousin Steve, Wally. We all look like not only cousins, but we all look like if you say this is my brother or sister, people will believe you. That's how close, similar we look. It's kind of cool. I like that. I like that we could we look like we are related. Yeah. Take a swig for the working man. Well, it's starting to cool off a little bit. It means I've been talking. Kevin Bixby says, Mrs. Bix, thought you were talking to her when you said family movie night. And I got and she got excited. Oh, let's see. Let's see. She got excited, huh? And she likes your hat too. Thanks, man. I like Mrs. Bix. I never met him, but I know her spirit is there within you. I can see her man is cool. One day we will get chicken again. Eric says, nice hat art. Happy Friday. Thanks, Eric. You're awesome. Scoop McMahon is here. Oh, yeah. You are a great cartoonist, but a better friend. Oh, man. Thanks, dude. Oh, you're going to make me. Oh, Scoot knows how to get there. Yeah, Scoot, you're awesome, man. You're like my little bit. You're as old as my son. My older son is 35 today, and you're like my protege, my little Jedi Knight, my Padawan. So that's cool. That's the way, and I love you too, brother. And Gina said, aficionado. That's the word I was looking for. A hat aficionado, and I became a hat guy like that. An Amigo toys aficionado, and there's certain things, you know. My son loves Air Jordan gym shoes, so he's a Jordan Nike aficionado. So we all have our expertise. We have to figure out how to do something with that and be awesome. Gina says, you look like Grandpa. Yeah, you do. We all have that faces, the shaped head, the faces, and I could see it. I'm fascinated by that. It's like evolution, and all the ladies have long, big, curly hair. Once in a while, you get someone with long, straight hair, but it's not often. Yvette and Cece, and you and Bridget and Carly and my daughter, we all have the giant hair, and they all have problems. Oh, I hate my hair. I said, no, it looks good. You're gonna love it. It looks beautiful. Balthazar curly hair is beautiful. And see, Ronnie says, I have 2 Kangles. Yeah, Kangles are cool. A few high-end tweeds, Donegal and Harris hats, and a Dobbs, and a few nicer department store newsies. Yeah, that's good, man. That's a nice collection, because sometimes certain hats go well with jeans. Certain hats go well with like an open collar summery shirt. You could put like a nice light straw fedora on, or you could wear something like I like wearing the suit coats with flat caps, fedora. You know, you gotta be able to dress for where you're going. And I got a lot of fitted baseball caps too, but I don't wear them as much. That's more like we're just going out real quick. I put it on. It's not for to me. It's not for as much as fashion as baseball caps are good when I'm wearing shorts and a t-shirt. You know, for summer, I put something on like that. Or baseball games, of course. And yeah, man, keep buying hats. Those are awesome. And Dorothy, hey Dorothy, she's here too. I hope you're staying in practice with those scissors, because I'm gonna need something after all this. I gotta come back. My mom's here too. You are my Balthazar son. Yes, that is me. I am the Balthazar son. I'm the first one of my household, and then there was another one after me named Patrick. Just like Patrick the Wolf Boy, for all you people who didn't know. I have a brother named Patrick, and I have a friend named Patrick. I know several people named Patrick. Even a pizza delivery guy was named Patrick. So, yes, my mom is correct. There's 2 boys there. The Balthazar household. Take a swig for the working man. Oh, it's so good. This coffee. I just love it. Gina's here. According to only... yeah. Our hair is rough when it's raining, right, and humid. It gets big. Henceforth, the hats. That's right where I started. People say, are you bald under there? I go, no, not at all. I just got big hair. I got to cover it. Everybody's saying hi. Oh, D. Brad said, hi, Art's mom. Gina says, hi, Aunt Carolyn. Tree says, hi, Aunt Carolyn. That's my mama. Yeah. Oh, I got my messages over here. Different ways people are communicating with me. I'm going to read that later, because that's more personal. That's more of something I'm working on. So I'm going to put that back. Here's some coffee for the working man again. I hope you guys are liking this music. Can you hear it still? Dorothy's ready for me. I will fix you right up. Yeah, Dorothy, I can't wait. I don't have anything on my schedule where I need to be. So once that happens, we're gonna tidy all this. We're gonna make this look good. Well, I've been doing that anyway, you know. I try to look good for you guys. I don't want to look like the guy who just mowed his lawn, or I don't want to look like someone else's dad, or I just want, you know, you come and say, I'm gonna go see this guy for fashion tips, for coffee tips. You can see I'm wearing my Action Cat pen. He's on there. And it's what I do. See what you guys are saying. Tell your mama said hi. That's right. My mom would tell me, if you stay out all night, you're going to be sick tomorrow. You know? So, and then I knew a lady who would always tell me, she knew my mom. I was at a job or something. And she would always tell, Artie, tell your mama I said hi. So when I would see my mom and said, Mama, hi. It's not hi, it's hi. Tell my mom I said hi. That's what she would say every day. I thought that was great. I worked with a lady who used to call me Oscar every day too. Hi, Oscar. And that's why my cousin Trees calls me Oscar. Might have been the same lady. And it was a girl would call me, hey, Oscar. But I liked her. She was cute. This was back in when I was a young man, single man, handsome single man. So I would deliver papers to her every day at the Board of Trade. And I'd give her the paper and she'd go, thank you, Oscar. Morning, Oscar. And then one day the lady said, wait, did you just call him Oscar? She went, yeah, that's his name. She said, no, his name's not Oscar. It's Arthur. So after that, they said, morning, Arthur. But I kind of like Oscar better. So it was pretty funny. I didn't care. Like, I can't wait. I forget her name. I said, yeah, I'll take the paper to her. Yeah, I liked her. But it was cool. She was just being nice to me. But man, was she cute. It's like, all right. Is Patrick? Let's see. Mark Spencer asked, is Patrick the Wolf Boy patterned after your brother? A little bit. There's a lot of influence from Patrick the Wolf Boy. There's of course every little boy character who gets in trouble, like Bart Simpson. There's a little Woody Woodpecker based in there, like Tom and Jerry influence. Then you got the Charlie Brown with the striped shirt, and of course there's probably some Eddie Munster influence. It's not Eddie Munster though. And then my brother Patrick. At first his name was going to be Patrick the Vampire Boy. Then I thought of something called Patrick the Jungle Boy. I think Jungle Boy was first. And then it turned into Vampire Boy. And then it turned into Wolf Boy because I wanted to draw him fuzzy. I thought he'd look cuter if he was fuzzy and he was brown like an animal. So that's it. That's how he became. And then I was hanging out with Butch Patrick at the time. I was hanging out with Eddie Munster. He's a friend of mine. So we know each other. We did a few conventions together. And when me and Franco published the Patrick the Wolf Boy, Eddie, or Butch Patrick, was at our table and he signed we sold a whole bunch of books. So it was pretty cool. So we're friends. I haven't seen him in a while. Hope he's doing good. Shout out to Eddie. Butch Patrick. I think his first name really is Patrick. I forgot what his last name. Patrick something. Yeah, but he's cool. He was a good man. I haven't seen him for a while. Said Ronnie says, exactly. I had to realize I am not a fedora guy. Newsies and Kangos, hats, and those are Peaky. And those on Peaky Blinders. I don't know Peaky Blinders, and more are my thing. Yeah, I'm not a high-end or more gentleman brawler. Well, that's cool, because you, newsboy caps are cool. I love the floppy ones. I try all of them until they don't look right on me, but some of them look better when my hair is like shaved, like really, really buzzed low. I could wear any cap. If my hair starts getting long, I got to wear something like this, stuff like that. My mom says she loves the happy feeling I send. Oh, that's cool. Everything's positive. You got to get on your day. You got to wake up and think about what makes you happy and do that. When anything brings you down, you change it. You stop doing that. You do something really fun, happy. And that's what I'm doing. I learned that, you know. You got to do what you got to do to make you happy and not let anything bother you. And if it does, just try to get rid of it somehow. And one of my wrestler friends said, I was talking to him, and wrestlers get criticized a lot. Like, especially when you're the good guy and you're the bad guy, and people talk about you, and you got to have my friend's Kazarian, he told me this. People criticize you, and people criticize wrestlers, writers, actors, artists, and sometimes they don't realize you're a real person. So they're real harsh online. And my friend Kaz told me, don't let people rent space in your head. I'm like, that makes sense. Like, there's no room for you. You could throw stuff at me and it's not going to stick. It hits the hat and bounces off. So he said, the moment you let people rent space in your head is when they got you. So, like, you're right, man. And he told me that a few years ago. Because I was asking him, like, man, people, I saw it when they were at the table. they were at the table with me signing our comic because I draw comics with the wrestlers, Kazarian and Daniels. And I saw it at the show. So you guys suck. You guys really stuck it up. How could you lose the belt like that? And then they walk away. And Daniels is real cool. He goes, "Thank you for the left-handed compliment, sir." And I'm like, wow, how do you guys deal with that? And that's what he said. Well, don't let them rent space in your head and you'll be fine. Like, wow. So they were real cool with that. They were getting a tongue lashing. Well, just people. And one guy, it was funny because at that moment I had somebody criticize me something. I forgot exactly what they said. Because I don't, it comes. I get bad reviews all the time. I get people picking on me. I had a few run-ins years ago with people online. I just block them. I just move on. But somebody said something to me at the show like that. I forgot what it was. But they stood in front of me and said something very bold. And then Daniels and Kazarian got right behind me, the two wrestling friends. Like, you need help, Artie? You got backup. The tag team champions of the world got your backup. And he looked at me. Oh, I'm sorry. All right, have a good day, fellas. And he walked away. But I forget. Maybe it was me saying something. I don't know, because I'm a smart aleck sometimes. You might be able to tell. I was a smart aleck in high school a lot. I would say stuff to people just to see if I could get away with it. Usually I did because I was 6'3", but I didn't cause trouble, but I get people to think. I say something weird, make them laugh, and one guy said they would laugh and go, "Hey, he just made fun of my shoes." So I don't know. Don't let people rent space in your head. Awesome. Yeah, that's what Kaz told me. Don't let him in there. There's no room, man. It's full. It's fully. There's no vacancy in there. Every room was filled with something, especially coffee. You know what's coming. Wait for the working man. Oh, man. Watching myself drink a cup of coffee makes me want to drink a cup of coffee. Bixby said, well, I was told one of my first comics was a visual equivalent of a yawn. Yeah, man, you'll get that. But you know what? Those bad reviews, and when people tell you you suck, that keeps you going, especially if an artist. If you're going to, yeah, you laugh, right? Yeah. If you're going to give up after that, well, then you know what? This isn't for you. If you can't just wake up one day and say, today I'm going to be a musician. All right. You could do it, but it's going to take a little while. Most people who I know, when they're really good at something, I ask them, when did you start? And they said, I've been drawing since I'm a kid. And those are the guys who those are the people who are going to be good at what they're doing. Or you just draw, or, I've been drawing since I'm a kid. I started when I was 5. I started in high school. This is cool. And that's with everything. That's with sports. That's with anything. Like, look at Michael Keaton, or Keaton, the Keatons, Alex P. Keaton on the show. And he's fictitious, but he was in high school and he was wearing a suit and tie and he wanted to be a Republican and all that stuff. Well, that's kind of how it goes. It hits you somewhere around 10, 11, or 12. And it hits you somewhere around there, and you find out that's what you want to do. You try other things, but you always come back to that. Once you always come back to that, it stays with you. It becomes you. So, when people tell you suck, that's just one guy. People, after I graduated school, people told me to go back to school, learn how to draw, that I couldn't do it. I'm like, I don't need to listen to you guys. Take what they give you, store it. Don't rent it in your head. Store it and just file it and say, okay, I'm going to use what they said and fix it, criticize it, turn it around and make it awesome. Turn around and use it against them later. So when they see you show up, then they're going to say, wow, this guy got good. Maybe it was my criticism that helped them. Sometimes it does. All the bad stuff does help. Is that Gina says, that the Balthazar wit and sarcasm? Yeah, it got me in trouble. I always had guys who wanted to fight me, but then something would happen. I never had to fight guys. I had to fight guys in 8th grade. I had a few fights then, and like punching and stuff. And it's always me, or I don't know. I don't want to get in details, but that's the only time. Last time I had fights was no, that wasn't the last time. Yeah, I won't talk about that. Absolutely kept me going. Yeah, Kevin. Yeah, it just keeps you going. And the cool thing is, like, when you make something or artistic, you have to show somebody other than your mother or your grandmother. You have to get out there and show strangers or let people see it and let them criticize and just listen. Don't listen, but don't let it bring you down. Oh, Brian Platter's here. I was just listening to your music yesterday. So I had my iTunes Shuffle blasting. I can't believe it's been nearly 4 years since WindyCon. Next time I'm in Chicago, we have to share some whiskey again. Yeah, we do, man. I like Brian Platter. You're a very talented fella, sir. I like your music. I gotta search for you on iTunes, see if I can find some more of your stuff. And I like it. Your songs pop up in my iTunes Shuffle. Yeah, Brian's cool. He was a part-time member of Ookla the Mock, and those like it's one of my favorite bands ever in the universe. And so now you became one of my favorite musicians ever. Good to see Brian. Swig for the working man. Oh, that's so good. You know, Stone Cold Steve Austin says that. I got to take a swig for the working man. Yeah, but it's getting Luke Skywalker warm. It's starting to get room temperature. You guys hear the music? I'm gonna play a little louder for you. That's Gordy's music. You can listen to it on SoundCloud. Go to SoundCloud and put a search, Gordon Baltazar. Do a search code of Gordon Baltazar, and you can hear all his music for free. You can listen to it, and he's making another album, which is cool. I want him to do some theme songs for me. Swig. This is good. This has been my I drank some of it, and then when people went outside to plant trees, I filled it back up and came downstairs and did the stream. So this is my first cup and a half. Remember, coffee cup as big as your head. Chicago has burritos as big as your head too. Ronnie says Ookla the Mock or Mata Hoople. Ookla the Mock was a Thundar character. Yeah. Their band is based off of the name Ookla the Mock from Thundar, but they have they sing a lot of geek punk rock kind of stuff. It's really cool. They have several albums. I own all their music. They're so good. They sing about superheroes, about Star Trek, about comic books, about relationships. They have they sing about cats. I think there's cat hair in all their stories. It's pretty cool. There's a band called Ookla and Mock from Buffalo, New York. Yeah, that's them. They write music for nerds. That's pretty great. Yeah, that's them. That's them all the way. Oh, I don't know who's right. Oh, Brian Platter said that. Yeah, they're really cool. I really like them. Adam, they're friends of mine now. Adam and Rand and his wife. Oh man, what's his wife's name? But Mrs. Bellavia. But Adam and his wife have a band too called Viva Bella Love or something. Oh, I can't remember, but their song. Just look up the song "Fights Like a Girl," and that's the one I remember that I really like. But they sing really good too. But these guys are all artists doing their thing. Kevin Bixby, had me a punk rock. Yeah, they're cool, man. Yeah, look up Ookla the Mock. They're fun. It's like a nerd geek rock band, and they're really cool. They're great, talented guys. They did the song for Aaron. That's right. Yeah, and Via Bella. Yeah, that's them. I was gonna call her Nancy. I was like, no, that's not nice. Aaron. Yeah, Aaron Belvia. She's real cool. She's they both been to our house, and my wife gave her a bunch of dresses one time because they didn't fit her. They're old, so she went out here with a whole wardrobe. So that was cool. They're real nice people, real good people, and that was good. Oh, Deep Brad says I can sing along with Gordy's music. It's familiar enough to me now. Yeah. I do the same thing. I know what's coming up next. Take a drink. I've been talking for 46 minutes. Still got 11 people. You guys are awesome. I know there are a lot of live stream choices, but I'm so glad that you joined my morning show. It means a lot. Before I go live, I look around a little bit to see who's up there. If it's like if our store's doing a sale, I don't want to overlap, because I got like 5 or 6 guys that we're all together with all your comics. So I got to make sure none of them are doing their thing, because my morning shows are so unpredictable. The first one was like 8:30 in the morning, and then every hour I go later because of my sleeping schedule. So it seems like I'm going to bed later and later, so the morning show's later and later. So I'll probably, according to the way it's going, my Monday morning show will be about 5 p.m. Hopefully over the weekend I'll reset. That's why I need a day off, so I can reset. Otherwise, man, I won't know what universe I'm in. I won't know what day it is. I won't know where I'm at. So it's good to have some kind of structure, Take a swig. That was so good. But this is getting warm. I'm going to do like what Jamar does. He finishes his coffee and he ends. But yeah, he's cool. Watch his stuff too. He does Coffee Talk with Jamar Nicholas. He's awesome. But I want to thank everybody for hanging out with me today. I know that if I keep these under an hour, my wife will listen. She might listen all at one time. Or maybe not. It don't matter. Like, she'll listen. You can always listen to this. One time I did a 2-hour talk, 2-hour morning show. And I tried to get a guest on here for you today. I asked everybody if they wanted to be on. I almost had Uncle Sal, but no one knew. He was confused. But my kids, my kids said no. Gordy said, he laughed because he wasn't ready. But I'll get Gordy on here to talk about his music because there's enough space. There's like space here, see? I could fit a person, maybe a hand puppet. I could fit someone here. And he's small and thin, so he'd be the easiest person to fit. I could fit him even if I was sitting like this. I could take him spot. Look at those massive shoulders. Look at that. But he could fit here with me. And Sonny might get on here. I'll have somebody. So maybe I'll ask the UPS guy the next time he comes by, hey, man, want to do a live show with me? You could be in uniform, That'd be fun. It'd be like you're watching Mad TV. Like, all right, man. You guys keep doing what you're doing. Do what makes you happy. And stay together, eat some good food. And have some dessert today. Like, have some cake. Or dip your cookies in milk and stuff. Do something like that. And when you do that, think of me. Think of how sweet I am and how sweet that cake is. And then kiss your husband and wife. Kiss your kids. Call your mama. Do all that stuff. Call your cousins. Or do a live show yourself. That'd be cool. And then I'll chime in on you. But you guys are awesome. Thanks for watching me. This is real cool. I can't do this without you. And you're keeping me going. Have a good day. Okay, bye-bye.